What's up, everyone? I'm Dimebot, and welcome back to Flight Sim and Favorite Places to Fly. Today we are in Kazakhstan. We are actually going to be taking off from Taldykorgan. This is the capital or administrative center, if you want, of the Jenisei region in Kazakhstan. Not a very large town, but just looking at it on the map, which is how I find everything for the series, looks like it might be an interesting place to fly. So let's go ahead and get airborne and see what there is to see. Alright, so let's get rolling here. Now, as I said, this is not a huge town, although we do have a very nice runway here. Looking at a population of around 143,000 from the last census that I could easily find. Now, let's go ahead and rotate. And we'll just climb out here. Beautiful weather here. Now, this is, as I said, a town in Kazakhstan. So, Kazakhstan, landlocked. It is mostly in Central Asia, part of it in Eastern Europe. Russia to the north, China to the east, Kazakhstan to the southeast, and Uzbekistan to the south, Turkmenistan to the southwest. So completely surrounded. I'm gonna head towards, looks like the town center here. So this town was founded in the 19th century, developing into the city that's currently here. And Taldykorgan served as the capital city of the Taldykorgan region from 1944 to 1997. Another region for a few years after that, and now serves as the capital of the new Jenisei region. That's a pretty recent change. And as you might expect, given where we are, a lot of Russians making up the population here. Second largest ethnic group after Kazakhs. I want to get into the town proper here. Let's have a look at the EFB, see what we're dealing with. I did promise you guys no lakes, so we've broken our lake obsession streak, although there is one nearby. Fairly large one, actually. There we go, got our satellite map on. So as you can see, there's some fairly rugged mountains around here. And to give you a broader look at where we are, here is the most zoomed out that I can get it. India, of course, down there. There's the larger portion of Europe to the west, and of course Asia to the east there. Now, if you notice that Russian population factor in the 1994 date, that would be because of Soviets. So one of the interesting things I found about this town is it has a lot of facilities. Health facilities, cinema, theaters, libraries, educational facilities. Some of them are in pretty poor shape, and that would be due to lack of maintenance after the fall of the Soviet Union. If we were to do a lot of flights in this part of Western/Central Asia and Eastern Europe, you would find that a lot. Take a bank here. Now, the region that we are flying in, not the administrative region, but the geographical region, does have some interesting features. There is the Alakal Biosphere Reserve. It's a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve in Kazakhstan, so we're technically in the desert zone of Eurasia, and that was the lake I was talking about. There is a lake system and wetlands that are pretty significant habitat and nesting site for water birds. We're not going to fly up there and check it out, as it is a good bit to our north. But that system of lakes and wetlands is something you can absolutely check out if you wanted to fly here. And we are also near Altan Emel State National Nature Park in Kazakhstan, which covers about 4,600 square kilometers, 1,800 square miles, created in 1996. And as you can see down here, a lot of farmland around. So, despite being the administrative center, this is not an industrial powerhouse or anything like you might find from some other towns of a similar stature in other parts of the world. But it is absolutely beautiful, with the mountains in the distance. Farmland is always so very, very satisfying to see from above. The patchwork kind of makes it look like a quilt. It's very satisfying. And that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you're here to the end, watch time is key on YouTube, so thank you for that. I'm Dinebot. I'll see you guys next time.